Chosen one, stop scrolling and listen. Angels are speaking urgently now. There is no need to lie anymore. Not to the world, not to people, not even to yourself. Angels say the moment you've been waiting for is not coming, it is already here. This is your go time. Angels say heaven has flipped the switch. The delay is over. The pause has expired. What stayed still for years is about to move all at once. Angels call this God's mobility plan, sudden movement, divine speed, unstoppable progress. Angels are surrounding you right now, saying, you passed the test of silence. You passed the test of patience. You passed the test where you kept going even when nothing was changing. Because of this, angels say God is releasing motion into your life. Angels say stop downplaying your readiness. Stop acting like you're not prepared. Heaven already prepared you in secret. Angels watched you grow without applause. They saw you mature through pressure. Now they say the stage is ready for you. Angels declare, no more being stuck in the same place. No more repeating the same cycles. No more watching others move while you wait. Angels say your name has been called in heaven, and when heaven calls, movement follows. Angels say doors will open fast, so fast you won't have time to doubt yourself. Opportunities will chase you. Invitations will surprise you. Angels say God is moving you physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. Angels warn you lovingly, do not lie to yourself now. Do not say, later, when God says, now. Angels say hesitation can slow what obedience can accelerate. Angels are placing protection around every step you take. This is movement without loss. Progress without regret. Elevation without fear. Angels say even mistakes will turn into momentum. Angels say your old position can no longer contain your anointing. That's why things feel uncomfortable. That's why restlessness is rising. Angels say discomfort is the signal of relocation. Chosen one, angels are clear and bold. This is not practice. This is not preparation. This is execution. Angels say God's mobility plan is active. Pack your faith. Carry your truth. Move when you're called. What's meant for you will meet you on the way. Angels are already ahead of you. Step forward now. Chosen one, angels say do not look back now. What is behind you cannot follow where God is taking you. Angels say the chapter you survived has already closed, even if your emotions are still catching up. Trust this, heaven does not move backward. Angels are announcing acceleration. What used to take years will now take moments. What once required struggle will now flow. Angels say this is not because the road is easier, but because you are stronger and aligned. Angels say people will suddenly treat you differently. Respect will replace resistance. Favor will replace delay. Angels say don't be shocked. This is the shift you prayed for in silence. Angels are warning you gently. Guard your mouth in this season. Speak life. Speak direction. Angels say your words now carry momentum. What you agree with will move faster toward you. Angels say God is repositioning you for visibility. No more hiding. No more being overlooked. Angels say the light will find you, even if you're not looking for it. Angels remind you to move with humility but not hesitation. Confidence is not pride when God is the source. Angels say walk boldly, heaven walks with you. Chosen one, angels declare this is the season of arrival. You are not late. You were being aligned. You were not denied. You were being prepared. Angels say when fear tries to rise, remember this, God already went ahead of you. Angels have secured the path. What's yours cannot be blocked. Angels are sealing this message now. The movement has begun. The call has been answered. The shift is permanent. Step forward. Heaven is in motion with you. Chosen one. Angels say this is the moment where excuses lose their power. The old story you told yourself no longer fits who you are becoming. Angels say drop it now. You don't need it where you're going. Angels are announcing divine confidence. Not loud pride, not forced courage, but a deep knowing. Angels say you will wake up one day soon and realize fear no longer controls your decisions. That is a sign the shift has locked in. Angels say sudden clarity is coming. Confusion will break. Doubt will fall away. You will know what to do, where to go, and who to disconnect from. Angels say clarity is proof that movement has begun. Angels are speaking about divine replacement. What walked away made room. What didn't support you was removed on purpose. Angels say God never subtracts without planning multiplication. Angels say your steps are now ordered. Even detours will serve you. Even delays will redirect you. Angels say nothing in this season is random. Chosen one, angels want you to stop asking for signs. This message is the sign. The restlessness you feel is the confirmation. The pull forward is the instruction. Angels say stay light. Don't carry resentment. Don't drag old pain into new places. Angels say forgiveness keeps you fast. Bitterness slows divine speed. Angels declare that helpers are being assigned to you. Strangers will assist you. Conversations will unlock doors. Angels say support is coming from unexpected directions. Angels are sealing your movement with peace. No chaos. No panic. No rushing ahead of God. Angels say this is fast, but it is calm. Chosen one, angels repeat it one last time. No more lying to yourself. You are ready. You are chosen. You are moving. Go now. Heaven is already moving with you. Angels say this next phase will demand honesty at a higher level. Not perfection, truth. Truth in your decisions. Truth in your prayers. Truth in how you show up. Angels say when you stay truthful, God moves you faster and safer. Angels are announcing a clean break. Old limitations are losing their grip. Patterns that kept repeating are dissolving now. Angels say you will notice it clearly. Things that once triggered you will no longer control you. Angels speak of divine timing aligning suddenly. Phone calls, messages, opportunities arriving without struggle. Angels say don't question why now. This now was built quietly for a long time. Angels say your obedience unlocked momentum. Even the small yeses mattered. Even the steps you thought were invisible counted. Angels say heaven keeps perfect records. Angels caution you gently. Don't rush ahead emotionally. Let God lead the pace. Angels say this is fast, but it is guided. Speed without direction is chaos. Speed with God is destiny. Angels say you will feel lighter as you move. Burdens dropping. Anxiety lifting. Peace replacing pressure. Angels say this is how you'll know you're on the right path. Chosen one, angels declare elevation without compromise. You won't need to lie, pretend, or betray your values to rise. Angels say integrity is your protection. Angels say some will not recognize you anymore, and that is okay. Growth changes language. Elevation changes access. Angels say don't explain, just continue moving. Angels are closing this message with assurance. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is missing. Nothing is delayed anymore. This is your season of motion. This is your moment of truth. This is God's mobility plan in action. Step forward again. Heaven has not stopped moving with you. Angels say this movement will feel unfamiliar at first. Not because it's wrong, but because you've never been here before. Angels say new ground always feels strange before it feels normal. Do not retreat just because it feels new. Angels are reminding you, you are not being pushed, you are being pulled. Pulled by purpose. Pulled by calling. Pulled by a future that refuses to wait any longer. Angels say resistance now only comes from old comfort zones. Angels say your confidence will rise quietly. You won't need to announce it. You won't need validation. Angels say you will simply know who you are and where you're going, and that knowing will speak for you. Angels speak of divine alignment in relationships. Some connections will fade naturally. Others will appear suddenly. Angels say don't cling, don't chase. What is aligned will walk with you effortlessly. Angels say finances, resources, and support will begin to move with you. Not all at once, but in perfect order. Angels say God releases provision at the pace of obedience. Angels are asking you to stay focused. Distractions will try to pull your attention backward. Old voices may resurface. Angels say don't answer them. Silence is power in this season. Chosen one, angels declare that peace is your confirmation. If it brings peace, proceed. If it drains you, release it. Angels say God's mobility plan always comes with inner calm, even when the outer move is big. Angels say you will soon look back and realize the hardest part was believing you were allowed to move on. Angels say you always were. Angels are sealing your courage now. Fear will knock, but it will not enter. Doubt will whisper, but it will not rule. Angels say heaven is louder. Chosen one, this is not a test anymore. This is not a warning. This is permission. Move forward again. And again. And again. Angels walk with you. God leads you. The path is open. Angels say this phase will reward decisiveness. Half steps will no longer satisfy your spirit. Angels say when you move fully, heaven responds fully. This is not the time to test the water. This is the time to walk on it. Angels are speaking about divine boldness rising in you. Not loud, not reckless, but unshakable. Angels say you will stop asking for permission to become who God already called you to be. Angels say delays that once frustrated you were actually protecting you. If things had moved sooner, you would have arrived unprepared. Now angels say protection has turned into propulsion. Angels warn gently. Do not sabotage this season by overthinking. Logic will try to compete with faith. Angels say trust the nudge more than the noise. Angels are announcing divine timing with people in authority. Favor in high places. Respect without explanation. Angels say God is speaking your name in rooms you've never entered. Angels say movement will expose who truly supports you. Some will cheer quietly. Some will envy loudly. Angels say keep moving, neither deserves your focus. Chosen one, angels declare this is a no-return season. Once you move, you won't fit back into the old life even if you try. Angels say that's not loss, that's growth. Angels are releasing stamina over you. You will not burn out. You will not collapse. Angels say strength will meet every step. Angels repeat this clearly. Do not lie to yourself now. You feel the shift because it's real. You sense the urgency because heaven is ready. This is not hype. This is not emotion. This is alignment. Angels say God's mobility plan is still unfolding, and you are right on schedule. Keep moving. Stay honest. Stay faithful. Heaven hasn't finished with you yet. Angels say the next step may look simple, but it carries power. Do not underestimate small instructions. Angels say God often hides big breakthroughs inside quiet obedience. Angels are speaking about release now. Release old labels. Release past failures. Release the version of you that survived but no longer serves. Angels say you are not who you were, you are who God rebuilt. Angels say speed will increase once you stop second-guessing yourself. The moment you move with trust instead of fear, angels say resistance will collapse. Angels are announcing divine confirmation. You will hear the same message from different places. You will see signs repeat. Angels say heaven repeats what is urgent. Angels say your faith is being rewarded publicly after being tested privately. What you cried about in silence will turn into praise in daylight. Angels say God never forgets hidden tears. Chosen one, angels speak of authority rising in you. Your words will carry weight. Your presence will shift rooms. Angels say this is not dominance, it's divine alignment. Angels caution lovingly, stay grounded. Stay prayerful. Stay grateful. Angels say humility keeps doors open longer. Angels are reminding you that movement does not mean chaos. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. Angels say what's meant for you is already timed to meet you. Chosen one, angels declare this phase as irreversible. Once you see clearly, you cannot unsee. Once you move forward, your spirit will not accept chains again. Angels are sealing this continuation with peace and power. You are moving. You are chosen. You are covered. Take the next step. Heaven is still with you. Angels say something inside you already knows, this season cannot fail. Even when your mind questions it, your spirit feels steady. Angels say that steadiness is heaven's confirmation. Angels are speaking about divine permission. You no longer need approval from people who never carried your weight. Angels say God already signed off on your next move. Angels say what once drained you will no longer have access to you. Your time, your focus, your energy are being guarded now. Angels say protection increases when purpose activates. Angels are announcing sudden boldness. You will say things you once swallowed. You will choose yourself without guilt. Angels say this is not rebellion, this is healing. Chosen one, angels speak of divine advantage. You will arrive prepared where others arrive panicked. You will move calmly where others rush. Angels say wisdom will keep you ahead. Angels say stop rehearsing old disappointments. That story has expired. Angels say heaven is writing something new, and it does not require your past pain to repeat itself. Angels are warning gently. Do not minimize this moment. Do not joke it away. Do not doubt it away. Angels say what God is doing now is sacred. Angels say restlessness will turn into direction. Anxiety will turn into action. Waiting will turn into walking. Angels say the shift is already happening internally, and the outside will follow. Chosen one, angels declare your faith will soon be rewarded with evidence. Not just feelings, not just hope, but results you can point to. Angels are closing this continuation with clarity. You are not imagining this. You are not behind. You are not unqualified. This is movement. This is alignment. This is God's mobility plan unfolding in real time. Keep stepping. Keep trusting. Keep telling yourself the truth. Angels are still ahead of you, and heaven is not slowing down. Dear God, I thank you with all my heart for choosing me. I thank you that from this moment on, it is your holy duty to care for me, to guide me, to protect me, and to bless me without limits. I thank you for sending your angels to walk with me, to surround me, and to fill every step of my journey with divine light. Together with your angels, I now declare, my life is forever overflowing with peace. My life is forever overflowing with love. My life is forever overflowing with joy. My life is forever overflowing with abundance. My life is forever overflowing with richness. Every day I rise with gratitude. Every day I walk in confidence. Every day I rest in your care. I am never alone, never forgotten, never lacking, never weak. I am in your light. I am covered by your angels. I am carried in the ocean of your endless blessings. This is my truth, this is my promise, this is my forever. Amen.